This is our year. We've worked hard to get here. In 10 years, we're not going to remember the hours we spent studying or what we got in our assessments. We're going to remember each other, the good, the bad, the ugly. I know I won't remember the Kentless study sessions. I'll remember in S2 when a group in our drama class formed the hand game. I'll remember when teachers accidentally got locked out of classrooms. I'll remember almost throwing up after the 1500. I'll remember getting ready for the Christmas dance with mates. I'll remember when me and my best friend set fire to a Bunsen burner, or when I started talking to people that annoyed me, and started to realise that they're genuine kind people. I've made so many memories at Williamwood, and I know you will have too. We'll remember the charity walk we did in S2, the water sports trip, bronze DV, the Beauty and the Beast musical, social dancing being both simultaneously the worst thing and also somehow the best thing. We'll remember our moments. Some of my most memorable moments happened with people I'd never spoken to before. I went on DV with people I didn't know at all, and they've seen me in a worse state than my own mother has. We've all made bonds with one another, unintentionally, but unbreakable nonetheless. When I think back on Williamwood, I want to remember the Vertigo concert. I want to remember debating in RE with classmates just as stubborn as me. I want to remember us. We've been here 6 years, from 11-year-old kids to now young adults. We've grown together, learned together. Now we can finish this thing together, and I'd be honoured if I could help us finish as your head girl. As your head girl, I'd do my absolute best to make this our year. I want us to leave a legacy for other years. We're only halfway through the year, and it's been undeniably alarming and grim. But I think the best thing we can do is try and make good memories to outweigh the bad ones. There's still 6 months left of 2020, and we still got our whole last year of school. We still got a chance to make it great. It's already been a pretty memorable year, considering the fact that we missed what was meant to be our first day of S6 together. I remember thinking to myself when it was announced we wouldn't be doing exams, that of course it would be our year. Because our year's special. Maybe everyone just thinks that about their own year. But I really think we'll go down in Williamwood history. Our year has known immense grief and struggle that thankfully most year groups don't have to face. But we'd rallied together and we'd remembered together. I'd like to be the person to try and help give back to this year, to you, because this is our last year at high school. We've got this last year to make it count, to be the change in this school we want to see. Our school could be more inclusive, more eco-friendlier. We can always do better. I want to make your year as fulfilling as possible. If I was your head girl, I would be a head girl for the staff, the other years, and most importantly for you. For the staff, I'd do my best to help you with whatever you needed. If you need to volunteer or someone to help organise an event, I'd be there for you. Williamwood has taught me how hard you need to work to get something you want. From DV and literally walking over mountains, to taking art as a subject and staying in school till 10 at night. I know how hard I'll work for you. I'm willing to put in the hours for the staff and for the pupils. While we've no doubt made unforgettable memories at Williamwood together, there's no denying that our whole high school career has been turbulent. Basically, our whole lives have been turbulent. So has everyone our ages. Our generation's normal is objectively strange. In our year, we've seen 5 general elections. We've seen the UK leave the EU, a Scottish referendum. We've seen countries literally burn, a reality TV star be elected president, and we've faced a global pandemic. We've seen just how devastating the effects of racism can be, not just in the USA with the murder of George Floyd, but also in our own country, with the Windrush scandal in Grenfell, with Czech Bayou, who died in police custody in Fife in 2015. I think we've all accepted that it's up to us to fix our world. It's up to our generation to sort out the mess of the earth we've inherited. We'll be the generation to smash down all the barriers. They have many names: glass ceilings for women, bamboo ceilings for Asian people, canvas ceilings for refugees. Our generation is disappointed, and we're determined, and we're fighting for change. And that change can start right now, right here. We can be the change we want to see at Williamwood. We can take our anger at all the injustice in the world and use it to make a difference. Because as cliche as it sounds, it is up to us. We were raised in the Hunger Games, but now we're not that far off a real dystopian world. We're already leading strikes to protect our environment. We're already a generation dominated by empathy. We can be the change we want to see. And we can start that change at school. We can set a precedence. Because silence isn't an option anymore. And I don't think our year is silent. I think we're loud, and this is the time to be the loudest we possibly can be. We can start to reimagine what our world can be, and we can start right here, together, at Williamwood.